People say I can't do something, so I just prove them wrong. Yeah, I do that. I can do that. Hi, my name's Heather Tracy, and I live here in Kentville, Nova Scotia, and this is my building. When they advertised in the newspaper that they accommodate for special needs, I thought, great, just for me. So I applied, and there is a long waiting list for this building. I called, I found the building. When I moved in, I had 2 recommendations, and I wanted a stove with the knobs in the front, and I wanted a balcony. And so when I moved in September, middle of December, they came with a stove with the knobs in the front. And then about 2 years later, an apartment came available with a balcony.
Do you like cooking?
No, I don't like cooking. I only cook because I have to eat. And I was born in October 5th, 1968. The doctor said when I was born that I may not live to be 8 or 16, and I would not be able to live independently on my own. It was mentioned that my mother should put me in an institution, and she said no, she was going to keep me home and raise me, even though we've had struggles. These are my baby pictures from 4 months right up to 8 months. And see, where the doctor said I may not live, and I think that might have been why my mother took a picture every month for the first year. I had a good childhood. I was never kept home. My mother put me in the carriage as a baby and pushed me all around the city. And growing up, we did camping, family outings, and I had a bicycle like everybody else. Played jump rope and baseball. School was good. I just was a little longer learning, but I passed. I now have my GED. So I worked at the post office there for 4.5 years, waiting on customers and sorting mail, and ran the post office myself. This is me at the post office. One of my customers took this picture, and he gave me a copy of it. I thought that was very nice of him. And then I couldn't stand on my legs for 8 hours a day, so I had to quit the post office. I used to have a little 4-wheeler ATV, and I drove that. It was supposed to be a graduation present, but I didn't graduate, so I bought it anyways. Then I advanced to the cars, to the bigger 4-wheelers. These are the first 2 cars that I owned, and I now have a 3rd car, which is my final car. And so I have to keep the maintenance up on this car. I joined People First roughly 12 years ago, and when I first joined, I was so shy that I'd be so nervous that I'd almost be crying when I said my name, where I lived. And now, 12 years later, I'm actually able to sit here and do this interview. So if it wasn't for People First, I probably wouldn't be this outspoken. The way my mother used to say, where there's a will, there's a way, and I do things just like everybody else, but some things I do differently, like putting on my socks. I use my left foot to put the sock on the right foot, whereas people can't use their feet to put socks on, and I can. I said my green car was my last and final car. Well, this is my last and final car. Bye! The doctor said I wouldn't live to be 16, and here I am, 39, and still going strong.